Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Miss Ruby, you had a question.
Yes, and I'm using my phone, so if it's a little delayed, it's because my buttons are a little small. All right, so the question was, how do we use the how we basically use the labs?
We use Block Labs.
Block cycle labs, right?
Yeah, it is a delay. I can't. I don't know if it is it me. Am I breaking up or is it you breaking up?
You're breaking up a little bit on my end, Walt.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm gonna pop in on my desktop so I can get a better control over the button.
All right. So these windows. Maybe this will make it better. Am I still breaking up? Can y'all hear me any better now?
Nice and clear on my end.
Me too.
All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, if y'all not in the Facebook group, want y'all to get into the Facebook group, okay? And we're gonna start doing things differently on Monday. And I'm about to answer your question, Miss Ruby. What is Block Cycle Labs and what can you do with Block Cycle Labs? To keep it short, sweet, and simple, you can educate and innovate using Block Cycle Labs. Bam. So we are going to be more focused on teams. That way, like I've been telling everybody, we're going to focus on youth so that we'll have a step ahead. We'll have a foot ahead, step ahead. I got to remember how I said it in the next generation. You know, basically by teaching the kids, it'll become more commonplace that way, so they can take it with them as they get older. Like that's the psychology behind that part. But we finally got the website up, and this is just up. We still got to change the pictures, change the font and everything. Like I know I'm doing a lot, and I know this is not perfect like everybody would like, and it's not as pristine as I would like. But you know, we working on the budget, and we getting it done at the end of the day. And I'm more concerned about getting it done and making sure it's right than making sure it look pretty. Even though I prefer a pretty website. So I would like for everybody to just dig through the site when you get a chance, and then hit me back with your feedback so that I can see, you know, from you guys' perspective, what you think about the site, things we could change, things we can update. A lot of the buttons might not direct you to information right now, so we're still working on the back end. But the site is up to give people some information and some instructions. So if you go to get started, for those who are not already started, you'll be able to follow these steps, which some of you should already know. You know, get your para, Juno to Algo, and we are working on the platform. So the platform will be like secondary to the website. The website is mainly for information and instructions. The platform will be a place where you can actually do the thing that you need to do to earn the rewards, to earn the assets. That's what's going to be in part of Block Cycle. So simply put, like I said earlier, the main purpose for Block Cycle is to educate and innovate people on Web3 and DeFi. So for individuals, we want to just make sure that they're educated, they know how the technology works and what they can do with it. As far as the innovate side, Block Cycle Labs will be helping businesses integrate, you know, this technology. I tell them it's just like QuickBooks. Just like you can use QuickBooks to run your business, you can use Block Cycle Labs. You know, we can put a team together for you. We can put a solution plan together for you and help you upgrade your business. So that's a quick rundown just of what Block Cycle Labs is and what you can do with Block Cycle Labs. Was that good for you, Miss Ruby?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Does anyone have
And
a question?
just so you know, I pay for production, not aesthetics. So therefore, your site is fine as long as it works. That's all that matters.
I appreciate that.
That's what's up.
Preach.
All right. Anybody else got any questions before I go do this? I'm gonna just do like a recap of this week, the launch, and what's going on up until right now with the token and Block Cycle.
All ears, bro.
Okay, here we go. So, y'all saw the site, got that going, kill that. There will be a price change coming soon. I just posted it on my Facebook just to give some people a heads up since my biggest following is on Facebook. Class 1 is currently $75, one-time tuition for access to intro to DeFi trading. Starting next month, membership into Block Cycle will be $75. Class 1, I'll announce the price later. Still got to talk to the team about, you know, because we're scaling here, so some things are going to have to change. But membership will come Class 1, so it's like you still get the $75, and people that buy Class 1 separately, and it'll be a different price. So everyone can still keep the $75 initial price to start in mind, just so no one's confused. Soon, so we just come with what makes sense. For people that are interested, you'll pay for your membership. You'll get access to Class 1. You'll go through the checklist. The checklist will basically explain to you some of the things that are actually on the website. So, you know, tell you about the assets. Then there's videos and so if anyone interested, this is that. I'm actually going to class soon too. So that's a price change. Just look out for the getting. And I'm out for goals. I know some of you have bought NFTs, and you are not staking. So unless
Wait, Walt, this is breaking up terribly. This is important information. Please repeat
you
that.
have a few options.
Okay, well, I'm going to Walt, 1 moment. You have to stop because this is very important information, and you got to try to repeat
that. Flipping algos. Yeah. I hate to do this. Can y'all hear me clearly now?
Yep.
Better.
Yeah, I don't like it. Let me see. Let me do this. All right, let's do it like this. All right, just so I can have a backup. I'm gonna record it like this and see what happens. All right, so back to Block Cycle real quick. Recap this launch. So I'll go down here. Here we go. All right, BlockCycle Labs is a DAO community accelerator, unites cross-chain communities to foster collaboration and education, aiming to unlock innovation in Web3 and DeFi. Cycle, the token, powers ecosystem participation and aims to enable access to services, governance, and incentives within the BlockCycle community and beyond. So we launched the token, 24 million tokens. 12 of the tokens have been sent to reserve. The other 12 million tokens are in circulation. This thing shot up all the way to 7 million market cap, but there's trading bots. So whenever you launch a token from the beginning, for anyone that's interested in doing so, BlockCycle Labs can also help with that. When you first start your token, the token has zero value. So until you add liquidity, which is basically you taking your brand new tokens and adding it with some cash, adding it with some algo, adding it with Bitcoin, until you do that, it has no value. So what we're going to do, we're going to slowly add to the liquidity. We still have some wealth class token liquidity that needs to come over here. Right now, there's only $1,100 in cash and liquidity available for BlockCycle token. So when I see this 1.2 million inside of my wallet, of course I would get excited because that's a good number. It's a high number. It shows value. But this number is more important than the market cap. This is why I teach people the tokenomics the way that I do. So right now, BlockCycle tokens price is 21 cents. It's up 7.5% over the last hour, but it's down 88% over the last 24 hours. We have a total of 1,112 total value locked. The market cap is 1.2 million. And in the last 24 hours, only $561 has been bought and sold with BlockCycle token. I'm working on basically beefing up all of these liquidity pools. So that way, once we get into class and we're going over class 3 for liquidity pools, BlockCycle members have a clear way to identify what liquidity pools they should target first. Another thing I want to point out, the price of the BlockCycle token and the TVL of BlockCycle token, that also includes the market cap. Those two things will basically make the market cap go up. I personally focus on TVL. So our goal is to add as much liquidity to the TVL as possible to the token to increase stability, to increase confidence, and to increase education, right? Every time you buy a token, sell a token, send a token, receive a token, add the token to the liquidity pool, farm the token, stake it. When you do all of these different things, it's going to increase the value of the token. You can ensure that the reason for BlockCycle token success will be the education of new people. Since only 1 to 3% of the whole world knows about this, the more people learn about cryptocurrency and blockchain, I can guarantee you the price of this token will go up. I can guarantee you that for a fact. Even when the price of algo goes down, our token can still go up. So I want to highlight this because BlockCycle token is built on the Algorand blockchain. It's basically pegged to the Algorand network. So when Algorand is doing bad, it will pull the price of our token down because the native, the original coin is, going down. When Algorand goes up, it will naturally push BlockCycle token up. And I'm not sure if a lot of people get this, so I'll reword it because I actually noticed it with Wealth Class token. Regardless of if anyone else adds money to this or not, regardless if anyone participates or continues or not, the price of these assets will continue to appreciate over time. So just from holding it in the long run, you'll always be able to profit. This is one of the reasons why the number one strategy for investing is buy and hold. You wait for the price to go up, and then you sell it if you want to. In our case, we are not focused on price. We're not focused on assets specifically until now with the block cycle token. We are focused on transactions. As long as we're adding transactions, doing transactions, we know that we are participating and supporting, educating people on Web3 and DeFi, and we're also being rewarded for our support and participation. And everybody that's on the call now is, already in class, already familiar with how these things go. My only goal is to get everyone onto the blockchain from the class. So all of the people that's in class, we got to get you guys on the blockchain. And in order to do that, one, you want to get an NFT. If you have an NFT, for now, you'll be able to go to Flipping Algos to stake your NFT, and then you will receive rewards every day. So you'll constantly earn passive income from holding NFTs. This is a simple way to say that. Instead of buying NFTs and trying to flip them real quick for a profit, you can buy it, you can hold it, and you can stake it to start earning without, the risk of holding something and hoping the value goes up. The way things are set up in the back, me and the team have ensured that you'll be able to earn every day from transactions when you participate in Block Cycle. Let's look at these transactions.
Well,
yes,
Flipping Algos, is this a staking platform you created, or is this a staking platform for Algo?
It's a staking platform for people. It's more than a staking platform, actually. Flipping Algos is a utility provider.
Okay.
So remember, you can make your own NFTs, but what do they do?
Right.
And this is where he focuses on. And this is his name, Scott. Scott is actually the senior developer for Block Cycle Labs. So, I worked my number and I was able to get in good graces with him. So we have someone we got a full stack dev, somebody that's top of the game, helping us put all this magic together. But for people that don't want to create a whole platform or don't have the budget, he basically made a platform for anybody that has a project to just come and use his website to promote their project. And then he's also going to help us.
And so this site is specifically for algo-based NFTs, correct?
Correct. And it's just for now until everything becomes interoperable, because we're getting a lot closer, I noticed.
To bridging. I get it.
So if you got an NFT from Block Cycle or P-Gold, or if you got one of those P-Gold NFTs, you want to go to Flipping Algos. Flipping Algos is your #1 destination to Flipping Algos. All right, I'm gonna get off of there. Allo.info. For those who don't know, this is an Algorand Explorer. You basically can search the blockchain on here. You can search wallets. You can search transactions. You can search accounts.
It's the ledger for Algorand.
Go ahead.
Is that the ledger for Algorand?
Yeah, basically. Okay. Yep. I wouldn't say the ledger for Algorand, considering Algorand is actually the ledger. The whole network is a ledger. So this is an explorer to help you look into the ledger. You can see the transactions in the ledger. You can see the holders in the ledger and the assets, transactions. So it's an explorer. Algorand is the ledger. And we have 82 holders so far. And this is another reason why I said we have to get everyone that's in class onto the blockchain. We have to get everyone that's in the Facebook groups and things like that, get them on the blockchain so that we can have these numbers to show, and then we can unroll some more of our plans. Oh, transactions. And remember, if you add liquidity, that means you personally are getting paid off of all of these transactions that you see me going through right now. If you add liquidity, you get a piece of all of these transactions, no matter how big or how small. And I just want to highlight that because people are looking for passive ways to make money. So I'm creating the way. I'm literally creating the opportunity for us all to be able to start making passive income collectively to the point where we're participating and supporting each other. And you got to think the money that we earn, working jobs, hustling, we take that money and we just put it right back into the system wherever we spend it. But that spending doesn't benefit us. So my whole overall goal is just to provide us with ways to keep the money in the circle. All right. And we have Web3 hoodies available. So I'm working on the Web3 drop shipping, Web3 fashion. We're going to start off with the hoodies just to keep it simple. When you purchase a BlockCycle hoodie, you will get an NFT. That NFT will have staking rewards attached to it. Because, once the hoodie's over with, it's over with. But that NFT will be forever on the blockchain and it'll earn rewards. Let me see. And then I got to talk to them so that I can get the Cycle put on here so that people can purchase their hoodies with Cycle. And you have to purchase with your BlockCycle token. Taco. All right. And then shout out to Taco Coin too. One of my buddies that I met running around on Twitter. He actually started from a food truck, I believe, and now he has a whole bar and restaurant. And he has his own coin. So this is one of the things that I'm illustrating with BlockCycle Labs is that you can incorporate crypto into your business and turn your brand into an ecosystem. When you think about McDonald's, when you think about like Walgreens or grocery stores, and they always try to give you those little cards that you got to scan or try to get you to get some type of member rewards card, crypto will help the average business do that. It'll allow you to give your customers rewards. Those who support your business will be rewarded for supporting your business because you're going to be able to give them, tokens as a reward. And it's up to you if their tokens are just to come back directly to you, or if you want to actually add value to them to the point where they can cash it out and go and spend it somewhere else. Liquidity pools are our best friend right now. Liquidity pools ensure that we're able to earn, no matter whether the market's up or down, we'll earn fees on the transactions. We playing the banking game here. So this is the BlockCycle liquidity pool. So we basically got to go back over and fill all of these up. I got to fill all of these up. And so do you guys, right? This is the next level right here. This is the next phase that we start. So yeah, I got some ways to go. But these are all of the different pairs with Cycle. So once you start getting your Cycle, I want you to get the pairs. I will be setting up a farm soon. I'm just waiting on Flipping Algos to get back to me to decide if we're going to use CoMeta or if we're going to just go ahead and start building the actual farm on the BlockCycle app. And that's pretty much it. Are there any questions?
So I have one. It's you really got me going now. So you were showing me at one point where as a platform for creating the Algo NFTs, is that the Algo Gems? Is that where we were creating NFTs?
Yes, Algo Gems.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it is. It is. Let me go real quick just for you to see. All right, so Algo Gems create NFTs here.
Okay.
And for those who know or those who don't know, Block Cycle has a collection of ordinals. If you hold an ordinal, you also receive rewards. Everything that you do you should provide value. It should be an exchange, right? And blockchain technology helps illustrate that. We accept the middleman, and we are rewarded for whatever it is that we're doing.
What's the reward
you
for
buy
each
one of these? You say it again.
No, I was asking about the reward. That's all. You telling us.
What's the question?
You're already answering it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you just get rewards every day. You get rewards. It should hit like 3, 4 o'clock usually. And I've already been doing it. So if you have a Block Cycle ordinal NFT, then you should know that the rewards are coming in every day from flipping algos. And that each NFT costs 111.
Well, you are genius. So your NFTs are already on flipping algos making money. And as people purchase them, they're going to be, that just happens as a process of holding them?
No, you have to go to flipping algos and stake it and verify that you have it so that the rewards come to your wallet.
Nice. Okay. I'm taking this.
Yeah. Same thing with the hoodie. When you buy the hoodie, we verify your wallet, send you the hoodie, send you the NFT. Then you have to verify. Once you verify, you'll start automatically receiving rewards.
Are the hoodies ready?
Yeah, the hoodies are ready. I'm sending them out. I got to go pick them up and send some out today. I'm trying to get it even more automated than I have it.
How do we purchase? I'm down. You know that.
You purchase through Doris Tacos. If you want to pay with crypto, until we officially only take crypto, you can pay at dorismarket.doristacos, or you can just send me the money and then but if you send that straight to me, then I can put it where I need to put it quicker. Ain't got to worry about the fees and all of that stuff. But yeah, there you go. And then we have 50, so I only sold 2 from the market so far. But I've sold 5, like, with Cash App, Apple Pay, and stuff like that. Okay, I got 2 people about to come to class. So as an example, I got 2 people I'm about to sign up when I get off here. That money is going to end up in here in the TVL. So that means if you got a liquidity pool, you're earning transactions. And then I just want to encourage everybody to help us boost up these liquidity pools. So
I was going to say, someone asked a question about TVL. What is TVL?
TVL is total value locked. It represents the amount of liquidity inside of an asset or inside of a protocol. So, for example, whenever we go to Folks Finance to the home screen, first thing you always notice is the TVL. So look at that. They have $115 million TVL. Block Cycle token has $1,000 TVL. But it shows you how important this is. So my personal goal is to get the TVL as close to the market cap as I can get it. All right, that's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm looking at it. That's the only way that we all succeed, as long as the TVL is constantly going up. And the main reason the TVL will go up is because people will add to the liquidity pools. And people are going to add to the liquidity pools. One, that's what we do in class. We teach people how to set up liquidity pools. That means they put real money in there and they leave it in there, and that's really happening. So that's one way that the TVL is for sure going to go up. The second way is we have people that are not inside of our circle that are watching and listening and trying to take advantage of the opportunity as well. So they're going to be investing, and we're going to make, fees or whatever off of them participating. And then third, you got those people that actually just really want to get in and get out real quick, traders. And I love traders because we get every time they do a trade, every time they do a swap, we get paid. So I encourage people that want to trade all day. Come trade as much as you want. That's how we're going to ensure that the price of the token goes up and how the liquidity goes up. Simply education. I have developers. I got people that have been in the space longer than me, and they're hitting me up saying they've been checking out my content. Once they free up some time or they want to talk next week, those people are going to be coming in to learn the strategies that I've been sharing, the information that I've been sharing. Because it's not about exactly Algorand, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hedera, Solana. It's not about the blockchain. It's about the technology that these blockchains allow. And that's it, though. Let me get to these calls. Anybody got any final questions, any 2 cents they want to add before we get out of here?
I just want to say thank you, Walt, for giving us your time and your attention and this information in this order. It's important that we ask questions because there are others out there that don't know. And we want to make sure that we keep transferring this information and knowledge out to folks. So I'll be sharing this on my platform. We hope that you guys join us because I'm definitely giving you a shout out on the show tonight. This is fire information, and it's giving some foundation to continuing in a P2G version of this so that we keep building it, and we will be using Block Cycle to keep building your project, not creating a whole nother one, but joining in and building on what's already moving. That's what we need. And
I appreciate that.
All right.
Jesse Freeman, if we send you, obviously you meant the money, if we send you the money for the hoodie, do we still get the NFT? You already saw it on the site, but you wanted to double check. Yes, sir. You can send the funds directly to me, and then I'll take down your shipping information, your wallet address, and then you're good to go. So on that note, make sure y'all check y'all private banks. Let me go look at mine right here real quick. The market is down. The ounce should be up. And let's see. Okay, the count is up, but the market is down. And y'all want to know a secret? Like, even though the liquidation margin, this is another thing for you to be able to look at. The liquidation margin is under 10%. If the liquidation margin is over 10%, we pull the money, we borrow the money. If it's under 9%, you can wait for it to go back up, or you can adjust it. For example, I know the market's down. I just watched this go from 2044 to 2042. I know the price of Algorand is dropping without even looking at it because I'm looking at this value go down. This is Algo. So if it's going down, that means the price of Algo is going down in the market. If the price of Algo is going down in the market, I can take advantage of that. I've already seen it go down from 2070, I believe it was at 2070, and now it's at 2042. See, it just went from 2042 to 2036. It just dropped $6 more. This is my debt. So this means I basically dropped $35 off my debt already, right? You see this went down, less valuable, but this went up from 954 to 964. Right? I'm able to look at these very fast and quick because I've mastered this part to a certain extent where I can just look at the numbers and I already understand what's going on with all of this charts and graphs and price action, all of that. I don't like being bothered with all of those extra thoughts. So simply understanding what I'm looking for will make it easier to make a decision. Whenever the price is going down, you see the liquidation margin is actually going up this time. See? Something to pay attention to. But what I'll do to move it a little faster, since I know that I just basically made, what, $30? I'm going to do 50. No, 50 is not enough. Let's do 100. All right, 100 is good. So this is another way that you can basically raise your liquidation margin, and you can kind of pocket some of your debt, some of your profits while the market is where it's at. So by just canceling $100 in debt, I'm taking $100 in my collateral and I'm canceling $100 in my borrow. So when I do that, the collateral balance drops, the borrow balance drops, but my original balance inside is still the same, right? Because think about it. 12.9 minus 8.5 is the same thing as 12.8 minus 8.4. And you see it was at 2036. Now it's at 2029. So I just chopped off $100 and saved that, and it's still dropping. The market is still dropping. So I'm still to take advantage of all of these assets while the price is dropping. So it was at 2036, right? So by me borrowing this dollar right here, I'm pushing it back to 2029, right? Bam, 2029. But the market can keep dropping and the 2029 can go back down to 2028. This is the bread and butter of the strategy. You love it when the market is going down because you can take advantage of accumulating more assets. The whole name of this game is to accumulate assets, stack assets. So whenever the market is dropping, you want to take advantage of that. Whenever the market is going up, you also want to take advantage of that. It's just like a little more advantageous when the market's going down than compared to when it's going up. Because when it's going up, everybody's happy. It's easy to cash out. It's just always happy. But when it's going down, people are panicking. People are scared. They don't know what to do. And then this is where the education comes in. Once you know what to do, it doesn't matter the circumstances. You're going to have the muscle memory going. You're going to have the skill. You'll be able to flow like I flow in your own way. All right. I know I just started rambling on that note, but I just want to give y'all a quick private bank session, I guess. So on that note, though, thank y'all for joining the morning come up. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, get with